Get ready because the news cycle is absolutely exploding with updates you don't want to miss. We're diving headfirst into a whirlwind of change, innovation, and major developments across the board. From community upgrades to thrilling athletic performances and the cutting edge of technology, we've got it all. Buckle up, because this is your essential download of what's happening now. First up, a massive shift is underway for a key public service. Find out where a significant new facility is breaking ground and what it means for efficiency and community support. Then, we're heading to the ballpark, but not just for the game itself. We've got the inside scoop on how a beloved stadium is pulling off a seemingly impossible transformation, hosting record-breaking events, and then seamlessly switching back to its primary role. And if that wasn't enough, we're venturing into the complex world of digital assets and investment. Discover why a major player in blockchain technology is being eyed as a critical component for the future of institutional adoption. Stay tuned for all the details you need to stay ahead. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. A new era dawns for public safety facilities. The local government has officially given the green light for a significant upgrade to its police department's operational base, marking a pivotal moment for both the force and the community it serves. The Oro Valley Town Council has unanimously approved the purchase of a new, substantially larger headquarters, signaling a major commitment to enhancing public safety infrastructure. This decision comes after years of discussion and planning, driven by the critical need to modernize facilities that have long been outgrown. The current police headquarters, established in 1994 on North La Cañada Drive, was considered undersized even at its inception. Over the decades, the Oro Valley Police Department has seen remarkable growth, more than doubling its sworn officer count to 107, alongside a significant increase in civilian staff. This expansion has led to a severe strain on existing resources, with essential units now dispersed across 4 separate locations. The overcrowding in current facilities, including vital areas like locker rooms and detective offices, has severely limited functional space for crucial activities such as officer training and victim support services. The lack of adequate space has been a persistent challenge, impacting daily operations and the department's ability to serve the public efficiently. Chief Cara Riley expressed considerable enthusiasm for the project, highlighting its long-awaited realization and its potential to transform both the officer experience and public engagement. When I started with Oro Valley Police in 2004, it was a topic back then that eventually we're going to need a new building, Riley stated. To finally see it coming to fruition is very exciting. This sentiment underscores the department's anticipation for improved working conditions and enhanced service delivery. The chosen location for the new headquarters is 13,101 North Oracle Road, situated just north of Rancho Vistoso Boulevard. The building, a former medical office, spans 50,500 square feet, offering a considerable increase in space and functionality. Town manager Jeff Wilkins explained that this property represented the most practical and cost-effective solution after a thorough review of various options. The town had considered a range of possibilities, from expanding the current La Cañada facility at an estimated cost of $15 million to constructing an entirely new building from the ground up for over $35 million. The Oracle Road property emerged as the most advantageous choice, providing ample space for current and future needs at a significantly lower overall investment. Commander Mike Gracie, who has been deeply involved in the project's planning, emphasized the strategic advantages of centralization. Right now, we're already used to being decentralized because we have 4 separate stations we base our resources out of, Gracie noted. But having a main station will bring people together and help us plan for the next 20 years. The consolidation of units into a single, modern facility is expected to foster greater collaboration, improve communication, and streamline operations, laying the groundwork for the department's strategic objectives over the next 2 decades. Beyond operational efficiencies, police leadership anticipates that the new space will significantly boost officer morale. The enhanced facilities will include more lockers, dedicated training areas, and expanded room for investigations. Furthermore, the move promises to improve the experience for victims and their families who interact with the department, offering a more welcoming and supportive environment. Chief Riley also acknowledged the profound community backing for this initiative, stating, "We're so grateful for the community's support, not only supporting the police department, but also this building." The town acquired the property for $3.8 million, with renovations planned in phases. Officials project that this investment will secure a functional and modern headquarters for the department for decades to come. This significant infrastructure development sets a new standard for public service facilities. But speaking of impressive feats, get ready for a story about a ballpark that's performing some serious magic. Ballpark magic, from soccer spectacle to baseball diamond in record time. In a remarkable display of logistical prowess and groundskeeping expertise, Oracle Park, home of the San Francisco Giants, recently underwent a dramatic transformation, seamlessly transitioning from a record-shattering soccer venue back to a pristine baseball diamond in a matter of days. This complex operation highlights the incredible versatility of modern stadium management and the dedication of the crews who make it happen. The park achieved a historic milestone on a recent Saturday when Bay FC hosted the Washington Spirit, drawing an announced crowd of 40,091 spectators. This attendance figure not only set a new National Women's Soccer League (NWSL) record, but also showcased Oracle Park's capacity to host major, large-scale events beyond its traditional baseball focus. The successful execution of this soccer match was a testament to meticulous planning and the collaborative efforts of the Giants' grounds crew and 4 specialized contractors: West Coast Turf, Frontier Golf, Delta Bluegrass, and Planned Environments. Greg Elliott, the Giants' head groundskeeper, expressed immense pride in his team and their partners. "It's a testament to my staff and to my contractors," Elliott said. "We've identified who we feel are the best in the business to work with, and we feel like they're the group that can help take us forward." The process began with close coordination between the Giants, Bay FC, and the NWSL, ensuring that all requirements for a high-quality playing surface for soccer were met, while also considering the swift return to baseball standards. A key decision that significantly impacted the quality of the soccer pitch was Bay FC's choice to utilize sod on plastic. Elliott explained the advantages of this method. "What you get is a more fibrous root mass, and that improves playability and lessens slippage," he noted. "It looks better, it doesn't transition, you're not cutting off roots when you do that. On the traditional side, you're cutting off roots, laying it down, and kind of injure the plant." This premium approach ensures a superior playing surface, crucial for professional athletes and for maintaining the aesthetic integrity of the field. The transformation process began immediately after the Giants' 7-1 victory over the Tampa Bay Rays on August 17th. The first step involved the removal of the pitcher's mound. The following morning, Frontier Golf and the Giants' grounds crew meticulously removed sections of grass within the infield and around the mound. Approximately 100 tons of sand were then brought in and expertly graded to create a perfectly flat surface, essential for the soccer pitch. West Coast Turf then laid down the sod on plastic, after which the Giants' grounds crew meticulously shaped the field, establishing mowing patterns, treating any brown spots, fertilizing, and hand-watering multiple times daily to ensure optimal conditions. Less than a week after the initial preparations, Oracle Park was ready for the NWSL record-breaking match on August 23rd. Elliott reported that the event was highly successful, with both teams expressing comfort and confidence on the field. "They were confident playing on it, turning on it. I didn't see any major slippage out of what would normally happen in a normal match. I was really excited about that," he shared. Once the soccer match concluded, the process reversed. West Coast Turf carefully rolled up the sod on plastic, relocating it to the parking lot. Planned Environments then mobilized 5 semi-trucks to haul away the sod and any remaining materials. Following this, Frontier Golf removed approximately 75 tons of sand, grading the field back down to its original baseball dimensions. The very next morning, Delta Bluegrass arrived to lay down fresh sod, a process that continued until late evening. The Giants' grounds crew then dedicated the next 3 days to meticulously restoring the field to its peak playing condition. By August 26th, Oracle Park was fully prepared for the Giants' game against the Chicago Cubs. While a subtle visual cue of the soccer center circle remained in left center field, the transition was otherwise seamless, and the park continued its legacy of hosting significant events. This incredible feat of field management is truly something to behold. But shifting gears entirely, we're now turning our attention to the digital realm and a major player in the blockchain space. Giants' dominance on the field overshadowed by unlucky bounces and missed opportunities. The San Francisco Giants secured a decisive victory over the Chicago Cubs with a final score of 12-3. But the game was marked by a series of unfortunate events for the visiting Cubs, including a particularly bizarre play that contributed to the Giants' momentum. While the Giants capitalized on their chances, the Cubs were left lamenting missed opportunities and a string of bad luck that ultimately sealed their series loss. The pivotal moment in question occurred in the 5th inning. With the Giants leading 7-3, Cubs right fielder Kyle Tucker delivered a throw that appeared on target to his cutoff man and home plate, aiming to prevent a run. However, in a moment of sheer misfortune, the ball struck Giants batter Matt Chapman in the back of the helmet as he was returning to first base after an RBI single. This unexpected deflection altered the ball's trajectory just enough to elude catcher Carson Kelly, allowing another run to score. Chapman, now on second base, subsequently scored on a Casey Schmidt single, further extending the Giants' lead and highlighting the costly nature of the unlucky bounce. Following this sequence, Cubs left-hander Taylor Rogers entered the game and managed to strike out Young-Hoo Lee to end the inning. However, the damage had already been inflicted, with the Giants establishing a commanding 7-3 advantage. The Giants continued to build on their lead throughout the game. In the 6th inning, Rafael Devers, who had already homered earlier, launched his second home run of the game, a 3-run shot off Rogers, pushing the score further out of reach. The Giants added to their tally again in the 7th inning when Chapman hit a solo home run off Cubs left-hander Jordan Wicks. By the 8th inning, with the game well out of hand, Cubs manager Craig Counsell made the unusual decision to bring catcher Reese McGuire to the mound. Even McGuire couldn't escape the Giants' potent offense, as he surrendered a home run to Heliot Ramos. Counsell reflected on the difficult night, stating, "It was just a bad night." He acknowledged the efforts of Nico Hoerner, who provided some offensive spark for the Cubs, but ultimately the team's pitching faltered. "We didn't pitch well, left some scoring opportunities out there," Counsell added, pointing to critical moments where the Cubs failed to capitalize on their chances. Hoerner had been an early offensive bright spot for the Cubs, hitting a 3-run homer in the 2nd inning. However, the team struggled to convert when it mattered most. In both the 1st and 5th innings, the Cubs managed to load the bases with only 1 out but failed to score, grounding into double plays to end the threats. "Maybe things go different if we put some runs on the board in those innings," Counsell mused. "Maybe we can line up the pitching and be a little more aggressive with it." But that didn't happen. This loss, coupled with a previous defeat at Oracle Park, meant the Cubs dropped the 3-game series before the final game of the series was even played. The defeat extended their deficit in the NL Central standings, placing them 6.5 games back of the Milwaukee Brewers. While the baseball field saw a dramatic switch-up, the digital world is also witnessing significant shifts. Let's dive into the future of institutional blockchain adoption. Chainlink stands as a pillar for institutional blockchain adoption, a strategic investment outlook. In the rapidly evolving landscape of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, Chainlink has emerged as a critical infrastructure provider, particularly for institutions looking to integrate digital assets and decentralized technologies into their operations. Its role as a decentralized Oracle network is proving indispensable for bridging the gap between real-world data and smart contracts on the blockchain, making it a focal point for investors eyeing the future of institutional adoption. Chainlink's core innovation lies in its ability to securely and reliably deliver external data, such as price feeds, weather information, or flight schedules, to smart contracts operating on various blockchain networks. This function is paramount because blockchains, by design, are isolated systems and cannot natively access off-chain information. Without reliable oracles, the utility of smart contracts would be severely limited, unable to interact with the vast amount of data that drives real-world agreements and transactions. Chainlink's decentralized network of independent nodes ensures that this data is not only accessible, but also tamper-proof and accurate, mitigating the risks associated with centralized data sources. The significance of Chainlink for institutional adoption cannot be overstated. As traditional financial institutions, corporations, and governments explore the potential of blockchain technology, they require robust and trustworthy mechanisms to connect their existing systems and data to the blockchain. Chainlink's Oracle network provides this essential bridge. For instance, in decentralized finance, DeFi, Chainlink's price feeds are fundamental to the operation of lending protocols, stablecoins, and derivatives, enabling accurate collateralization and settlement. In the realm of supply chain management, Chainlink can provide real-time tracking data for goods, triggering payments or actions within smart contracts upon verified delivery. Furthermore, Chainlink's commitment to security and decentralization aligns with the stringent requirements of institutional players. Unlike centralized oracles, which can become single points of failure or manipulation, Chainlink's distributed network enhances resilience and trust. The network's architecture, which includes features like verifiable randomness functions and cross-chain communication capabilities, further expands its applicability and appeal to a wider range of institutional use cases, from insurance claims processing to digital identity verification. Analysts and investors are increasingly viewing Chainlink not just as a cryptocurrency, but as a foundational piece of blockchain infrastructure, akin to the communication protocols that underpin the internet. Its token link is often seen as a strategic must-hold for those who believe in the long-term growth of the blockchain ecosystem and the increasing integration of smart contracts into mainstream business processes. The demand for reliable Oracle services is expected to surge as more industries adopt blockchain solutions, positioning Chainlink to capture a significant share of this growing market. The company's ongoing development, including advancements in its cross-chain interoperability protocol, CCIP, aims to further enhance its utility by enabling secure communication and asset transfers between different blockchain networks. This interoperability is crucial for creating a more cohesive and efficient blockchain landscape, which is a key objective for institutional players seeking to leverage blockchain technology without being confined to a single network. Audience impact. The widespread integration of Chainlink's Oracle services is expected to accelerate the development and adoption of sophisticated blockchain applications across various sectors, potentially leading to greater efficiency, transparency, and automation in business operations and financial markets. Investors are keenly watching its progress as a key enabler of the decentralized future. This deep dive into blockchain infrastructure sets the stage for the future. Now, let's quickly recap the biggest stories of the day. That's a wrap on today's essential updates. We saw a major upgrade coming for public safety facilities, a ballpark pulling off incredible field transformations, a tough loss for the Cubs marked by unlucky plays, and Chainlink positioning itself as a key player in institutional blockchain adoption. Don't miss out on what's next. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, leave a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all our social channels for even more.